Hello everybody, this is Tamar Rothmer from Miami, and this week we see PARASHA REEH. So PARASHA REEH, what is it about? This parasha talks in particular about the some of the laws, the oral law and the written law. And I wanted to talk a little bit about this explanation, the differences between the oral law and the written law. It talks also about eating, milk and not putting together milk with meat, and laws about idolatry, laws about different things like that we don't understand so much, like the explanation of it, because the written and oral Torah are like the written Torah says that the law itself, and the oral Torah that says like what are you going to do with that written Torah, reading law. So what are you going to do in your mundane days? So, like, for example, idolatry, it can also be many things, because it's not like you, because you say, well, why does it say idolatry so much? And it's not that like I have like a huge idolatry in my backyard. So idolatry can translate to many, many things. And you need to avoid specific laws in your mundane activities that you'll see that it's avodah zarah, that is like actual idolatry, as well as many things that we do in our day that are type of idolatry works that we do when we don't concentrate or pay our attention to God in the correct way. So all of this, it makes sense. Like when you put the oral Torah and the written Torah, it makes sense when they are together. And sometimes we don't understand everything that is described, or everything that is written, on every law that is explaining to us. But it makes sense, because actually the connection, it's for our benefit. The thing that we're going to put in our daily life and our mundane lives is going to impact deeply in our soul and in our bodies as well. For example, we mixing milk and meat. It's going to impact directly in our soul, and that's how Hashem wants us to follow. This is like the important part of it, the important part of putting these things together. Sometimes we don't understand these things, and we try. We go every day with our life without realizing that, that these mundane things is what affect us as people, as in our moods, in how we interact with each other. And they're the small specific things, because not all the time we're going to connect spiritually with something, or with someone, or with doing something. Not all our lives are going to be connected and be inspired and moving. Our day-to-day lives are very mundane, very practical, and very, ordinary. So how can we translate what is in the written Torah in the oral Torah to explain to us, to apply in our daily lives? And that's what is this parasha. And I think it's very interesting, because when we're trying to understand and see the purpose behind it, it will all make sense at the end of the day. And that's what Hashem wants from us. And sometimes it's how we live our life. And think about it like you do, you eat, you go to the gym. The things that you do impact inside of you, in your body and soul. And that's how, little by little, we need to do these laws to impact in ourselves. And with this, it's very, very special parasha. I just want to wish you that we all get connected and praying for the hostages to be back home, and for to be assumed peace in Israel, and that we all be together again, hearing the good news, and doing this one step at a time, the things that we can from where we are, and trying to be more connected. With this, I wish you a Shabbat Shalom, and see you next week.
אל תבכי כמו הגשם, לא חבל